barley. We don't have any barley, do we?
I don't think that'll get used for something.
I run around with bread just as screwing around food.
Keith had like 5 stacks of it up in his kitchen.
Eh. He might have stole all the stuff we had. So Will's system is all set up. Did you get him a Steam account?
No.
Oh, so you got to start a new one?
Well, I could probably give him one of my accounts. Maybe have some other games to play too. I have to look. I gave one each to my kids. I think I still have 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, he's got it at his house, but he's in Wisconsin or something?
Probably. He's in Wisconsin pretty frequently. They're out there almost every weekend, I think.
What? Does Sam actually pay him to work there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
I mean, so if he's working, then he's got a good reason to be there.
Yeah. I don't know if he's... he keeps wanting to start up like a maintenance business or something up there. I don't know if he's ever getting closer to that or not.
That's what Keith was
Where
saying.
he does maintenance on cabins for people while they're gone. I have 1 other account, so I had 3. I used to have 3 dummy accounts for lands. I gave 1 to each of my kids, so that way they get some games, and then still got 1 left. So. Actually, I think I have Origin ones too. Or they have Origin associated with them too.
Oh, wow.
Because I picked up a bunch of like the battlefields and stuff when they were on sale for like $1 or whatever. When Origin had them, or when Origin had freebies out there and stuff, pick them up. Hopefully they didn't like auto close or something.
I wouldn't think they'd do that. But you might have to do a little bit of work to reopen them. I think Will would get a kick out of this game, though, so. And the system he's got now will play it quite well.
Yeah, what was the video card in there again?
Should be a 1660 Ti. Which is what I was playing it on a few years ago.
No.
And Keith was using for a while until he switched. Hell, I actually got Cyberpunk to play on my 1660 Ti. Not great, but it played. Oh yeah, we had tons of barley planted. I hear that the foolings running around outside the farm.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely still a little spooky at night. Although I swear they made some new
Creepers can
music.
spawn too.
I swear I heard a new track. Might have been in the Mistlands. Oh, this is just all onion stuff, isn't it?
You set the farm by the main base?
Yep.
I suppose, yeah, if you're food and stuff.
Yeah, it's just onions with a bunch of seeds for onions. The Teabaggington, whatever, I've got carrots there and turnips. We got salad chicken up a yin yang, but we need to get Mist Hair Supreme. So we'll have to go hunt rabbits. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's a little close. You not shooting stuff, or?
No, I'm just trying to set up some downloads and stuff before I go to bed.
it's just guys fighting amongst themselves us by the base. I keep hearing they're probably fighting the locks. Yeah, the locks are fighting whatever wanders in.
Oh, the tame blocks.
Yeah.
Forgot we had those.
Yep, got 200 barley going.
Oh, that's right. They gotta do the windmill, don't they?
Yeah, you gotta process your food a little bit. And I'm gonna go back to the other base. I got some chickens laying eggs or whatever at the old base too.
Oh,
Trying to make. I've got enough stuff stashed. I have the different mushrooms and barley and all the other stuff. A stack of all that there too. So, for some reason we screw up our base, or we just want to start a new one.
get kind of all the seeds.
Yep, I
started.
got all that stuff. We can just grab it. Got growing 18 of everything. Do you have PUBG, Tim?
No, never played it.
Never played it. Sacrilege.
It was between the times for me.
Yeah, and I made a bunch of other people get it to play. I bought it for Keith, I think. Of course, I
You
think
guys played it? It's just a first-person shooter, isn't it?
that's a battle royale, which is a first-person shooter. Just
It's so much newer and better battle royale than Fortnite or.
way better than Fortnite.
I wasn't thinking about Fortnite because I haven't played it. I haven't played Apex in like since like December, I think.
Oh yeah,
When the Mistlands came out, we played through Mistlands. I don't think I've really played it since then. Kind of stopped playing it and got out of the rhythm of playing it.
yeah. Well, I mean, we played the hell out of it, so I mean, we got our money's worth.
Well, since it's free. I ever spent like $10 on it to get like a season pass one time. And once you get this first one, you can earn enough to get the next one, as long as you play it occasionally. But now that I stopped, I'd have to probably re-up, spend $10 or something to get the stuff to get the season pass, if I even cared.
Yeah, it's mostly cosmetic. I don't care.
Yeah, that is all cosmetics.
I do like that I get a little bit of random junk that drops when you play like PUBG. You'll get cosmetic items, and I'm like, I'm okay to get cosmetic items if I'm playing it. Yeah, I got my backup stash. Really didn't make anything from that farming run. I planted most of it all back again, but
No.
I got 6 turnips. Just because I didn't have the space to plant anymore.
No.
Oh, you can't eat turnips plain.
Oh, no?
You can eat carrots and onions plain, but you can't eat turnips. Oh, we still have copper to smelt.
The old base or the new base?
The new base. We have 65 copper to smelt.
Wow.
I don't know if we need any copper.
Probably not.
Oh, we only have 29 copper, so actually
A
smelting.
couple benches and stuff that are required, isn't there? And you need it for like the brass nails and that, I think, don't you? A few things you gotta keep it around for.
Oh, I'll smelt a little of the copper while I'm running around. We don't have too much silver either, but I don't think we really need silver for much anything.
No. Silver, mostly just for weapons and armor. I'm trying to think if there's any like building items or benches or anything that need silver.
Artisan
Maybe the
bench.
Yeah, artisan table maybe.
Some of the cooking thing needs a silver. One of the butcher table, whatever, I think needs a silver piece or two, but not too much.
I know. I suppose I want to make you at least get some metal for some stuff. It doesn't really make that much sense.
Wow.
Like this.
In real life logics and physics, no, but in game logic and physics, yes.
Yeah.
Because they want to make it, have to acquire a little bit of everything, at least.
Yeah. It's kind of a pain though when you want to set up a new base and you gotta go and collect all the random metals.
Yeah, all the old stuff again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually out exploring the island by our main base, just to map it and some of the parts we never bothered to go to.
The little ones that we had to kind of sail between.
No, the starting island.
Oh, the whole island. Oh, it's starting.
Yeah, we never bothered to map out parts of it, like here. I mapped a few more, but I still haven't finished it. Do we need raspberries for anything?
I don't think so. We ever use them for? It's kind of like a beginning game food, right? You eat them directly and then
You make
jelly and
some stuff out of them.
some more the advanced foods out of them.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it the small healing potion? That might be the only thing that gets made out of them.
Oh, that might be. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of about the potions.
So you can build yourself a real desktop again, instead of having that weird eGPU.
Yeah, I keep meaning to. I was looking at prices and parts for a while, and then I kind of got out of it. Just gotta break down and just buy them all one time. But
Yeah,
it's gonna be like, well, not quite 1,000. Since I already have the video card, it might not be too bad, but it's still gonna be probably at least.
Which video card do you have?
What's that?
The 3060.
Yeah, 3060. Should be plenty, especially in a regular desktop. Kind of lose some performance having an eGPU. In a regular desktop, I think it should be plenty good enough to run Valheim and Minecraft and stuff.
Oh hell yeah! I was gonna say if you want a top end one, the 7800 X3D AMD is the best gaming system, pretty much.
Oh, the CPU.
Yeah, the 3D V cache.
Yeah, that was the other reason why, because I was starting to look at them, and it was like the 5800 X's or whatever, and then everybody was like, oh, the 7000 series ones are about to come out, so I was like, well, maybe I'll wait a little bit.
The 5800X 3D is good, but I have a 5800X, and it's better than it in some things, it's worse than it in some things.
Yeah, that's what I've seen is kind of task
Well,
relevant.
so if you didn't have something or you had an older something, upgrading to the 5800X 3D was probably a better answer.
Well, it was like the
But if
new
you-
ones have like a ton of cache or something, don't they?
Yeah, that's what the 3D cache is.
But they're actually a little slower cores, but they have a shit ton of cache. So if your game or whatever you can utilize all the cache, it's super fast. But if you can't, then the CPU just having a higher clock speed and better is faster if your game's not optimized to run a bunch of stuff in cache. Something like that is what I was remembering. I should get back on Micro Center's email list or something and just look for deals.
Now, if you don't want a super pimpin' top level thing,
No,
because,
I'm probably not going to get that.
AMD, you could go for a 7600, but Intel's got a better deal. The
13600.
13600 or 13400.
Right now, Micro Center's got 5800Xs for 200.
I mean,
5800X 3Ds for 300.
they're olds, but you could get a B550 board that's decent, for $80.
Yeah,
And you'll get most of the bang for your buck out of
5800X is going to be a pretty big upgrade. I'm running a laptop that I bought. Oh, man, how long have I had this laptop?
Oh.
Probably like 5 years.
what CPU?
What CPU? Let's see. Where did I put it with 10? It's under system somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. i7-8550U.
Oh, that's not too bad, but that's still not.
No, it was basically the best CPU you could get in it's an Ultrabook laptop. So it was like the best CPU you could get in an Ultrabook, basically.
Is it quad core?
Yeah. Quad core with Hyper 30, I think. Yeah, because I show 8 CPUs on my task manager.
Okay, yeah. So
So yeah, I bought it with the idea that I was going to eventually get an eGPU for it. So I bought Ultrabook with really nice processors, and then Thunderbolt 3. But I don't know, it's just you lose some performance just in the interface, and then it's been kind of wonky sometimes. Trying to get it to connect and I got it down to the most part where it works, but I don't know if I want to deal with it anymore or not. Just get a decent desktop, and then just keep the laptop as my travel system or whatever.
yeah, I got.
Be able to unplug it, and I got my whole system with me. I don't have to worry about making sure I have files and stuff on there. But honestly, I don't really do that anymore anyway. All my files are on my NAS anyway, so I keep almost no files on
On your
computer
system,
itself.
anyways. Yeah.
Just games.
Yeah, I bought. Was it Ice Drive? I have a terabyte of storage, so a bunch of the important stuff I just leave up there.
I got like my important docs, like actual stuff that I have to file and pictures and stuff. I have that synced up to cloud and that, but for all my other Linux ISOs and stuff.
Oh yeah, you can just, I mean, re-download some of that stuff if you want.
I could. I got like a bunch of extra drives left over from upgrading my NAS. I have like a pile of like 5 terabyte drives or something that I could use to back up the stuff I really don't want to lose or stuff that's really hard to find. Like probably 75% of the stuff I wouldn't care that much if it got lost. It was just stuff I randomly downloaded or watched and will probably never watch again. But
Oh yeah.
some stuff that's really hard to find or that I don't want to lose. Like I've got just old movies or stuff that's kind of hard to find. Or like I got all the I've got all the ISOs from, or not even ISOs, they're whatever they are, the Blu-ray rips from all the Japanese AVAs
Oh,
with subtitles embedded in them. So
I haven't seen that in a couple of years.
Ripped all the AVA Blu-rays and then inserted the English subtitles into them and stuff. So of course I never watch Blu-rays anymore. I just watch stuff on flax anyway.
Yeah, I was just saying, I barely watch discs. Unless we get something kitty from the library or something. Ooh, there's a seeker. Ow.
Anyway, so from that CPU that I got now to a 5800X, it'll be a pretty huge jump in there. I like that price. I don't know what their normal prices are.
Wow, I need real food. I can't fight a seeker.
Oh,
I got mine for, what was it? Its retail was $450 originally, but that was a
so
stupid price.
The MSRP is $450,
But
and they're on sale 250 off, so they're on sale for 200 right now.
well, I was just saying their MSRP was $450, but they basically sold none at that price.
Yeah.
So I bought mine at $360 or $350 or something like that. This MSRP was still $450, but no one was buying those because they were dumb prices.
We got the i5 13600K is on sale right now for
i5 13, which one?
13600K.
Oh, that's not bad.
Pretty comparable though, aren't they?
The only downside is the Intel ones run a lot hotter, so just make sure you get a better board or better cooler that you can take care of that.
I see all the new ones don't have heat sinks anymore either. Kind of dumb.
Yeah, so you got to go buy a real cooler, which is kind of annoying, but I think I have an extra 280 AIO that I saw because it was on sale for a ridiculously cheap price. I think I'm only rocking a 240. I think Keith's got a 240 on his too. I mostly like them though. Although, oh god, there's ticks. Shit. No, and I got killed by the seeker because I had crap food. I was running around the starting island.
Yeah, that's something I wouldn't mind turning off. Sometimes it'd be nice just to be able to wander around some of the lower biomes and not have to worry about seekers ganking you.
Yeah. And if you're on a slightly odd level, I was attacking and it was going over his head and he could attack and hit me in the feet and kick my ass.
Yeah, that's what I
Ugh, and the ticks are chasing me hard. Come on, get the.
I don't know. The 5800 3D worth 100 more than the regular 5800X?
Only if you're gonna heavy game. So, for the way you game, probably not. Not unless you. Well, I guess you really get back into Apex as Cyberpunk or something, you know. And really go nuts with that. Because it does make a difference.
It's actually the cheapest right now. Everybody else has it 325 to 350 from Amazon or Newegg or whatever. Micro Center's got it in store right now for 300.
But that's the top CPU that you'll ever be able to use. You'll never be able to change it for anything. Which isn't you know,
that socket.
it's the dead end of the socket. So if you get a new V650 board or X670 board,
ooh, AM5.
You get an AM5 one.
Oh, these are DDR4 too.
Yep.
New one's DDR5.
Yep. So you got to go to AM5 to get. Oh, there's the Seeker. Oh, he's chasing my ass hard too.
DDR5 has come down to pretty comparable to DDR4 now, hasn't it?
Price, it's still a little more, but now it's actually better.
It used to be crazy, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it used to be stupid.
It's like double the price or something.
Oh, fooling! And a Seeker. Oh.
Doing this at night or what?
Yeah.
Might want to go to sleep and do it in the morning. You're just gonna do a drive-by and grab your stuff and keep running.
Oh no, I gotta kill everything before it kills me. Oh jeez, another Seeker. Ah, dang it. Got him.
It's like the B550s are. Yeah, 170, 180 for. So there's really cheap ones out there?
Like 80.
I think most of them they're saying.
Oh, now it's morning.
A little more. Between 150 and 200. I don't know what park pickers.
Well, if you get yeah, I'm gonna leave that up. Just ignore it for now.
Like 450s are around 80.
Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, that was it. 450s would be the 550s probably might find a 121, but maybe they've gone up since they probably stopped making them.
No. I see some 550s that are, yeah, a little cheaper. Between 100 and 150. Closer to 150. The 550s. Some up to 200.
Yeah, you might as well just go for the newer one.
Yeah. See, the 7800s are going for 450. It looks like. Is there a regular 7800 or are they all 3D now?
There's a regular 7800. It's probably 7800X.
Well, yeah.
They do have some non-X versions, but oh wow, that's like 7 blueberries.
No, they don't have a regular 7800X. 7700X.
Oh, you're right. They haven't made that.
TDP is 120 watts. Jeez.
Yeah, it's. But the Intel ones are twice that.
Are they?
Yeah, that's why I'm like. The AMD
200
ones.
volts for the processor?
Oh yeah. That's why they're little furnaces. But when you go down the stack to the lower ones, the 13400 and stuff, they're not quite as bad. Ooh, there's some crypts over here that we've never been to.
Big rippers. Those are their work for server processors, I should say.
Oh, what you see, like Xeons or?
Thread rippers.
Oh yeah. They're pimptacular, but
$5,000 for a CPU.
you don't need that.
No. Yeah, they don't really have any discounts on the 7800s. Too new. Pretty much selling it at MSRP right now.
Yeah, well, they're the best thing. They just came out a little while ago too, so look for the 77 or the 7600 is a good one that you could update from later. That's one of the.
Even those are still 350. 7700Xs. I don't game at the leading edge. I could rather spend half the cost.
Yeah, well, that's an 8. The 77 is an 8 core.
5800's quad. No, those are 8 cores too.
The 7600 will be a hex core.
Oh, if you go down to the 76. Yeah, those are 240, 250.
Yeah, there's a
76X be better than a 5800X or X3 Diesel? They're cheaper. I'm guessing not.
It's a little faster because it's on the newer architecture, but it's probably about a wash. The logic would be AM5 is going to be around for a while, so if you buy a nice motherboard in 2 or 3 years, or 4 or 5 years, you'll probably be able to buy the 9800X or whatever and drop that in.
Yeah, I suppose.
But a lot of people don't ever do that. So I think, what was it? Matt was talking about it. He's like, I've never changed a processor in a motherboard ever.
Yeah.
That's like, oh wow. I'm like, I've done it like 40, like 10 times. But then he pointed out that I'm a weird computer user, and that's true.
Well, the 7600X comes with 16 gigs of DDR5 also.
Oh, really? Is where? At Micro Center?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
242.
that's a lot better deal.
7600X with 16 gigs of DDR5.
How fast? Like 6,000 or?
5600.
Oh, that's still okay.
CAS 36.
That's about double what DDR4 was. Maybe a little more.
For the clock speeds on it?
Well, the latency and the clock speeds.
Oh, yeah.
Because like the high end DDR4, what, 4,000, 4,800 at the super silly top.
AMD 7600X versus.
I bought nice shit near the end, and I bought 3,600 megahertz. And I think they're CL16. Maybe I got 14s. I don't remember. Keith's rocking 3,200.
Oh, DDR4.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, it started at 24, or 2133 or something like that. So. I think that's what Will's got too. I think he's got 3,200 megahertz DDR4.
Oh.
But that's fine. I mean, that's. You're going to see some improvement if you jump up. I think 7,200 is about the top end. Maybe you can get a little bit better, but. But now you're just paying a lot of money for something that doesn't make that big of a deal.
Looks like performance-wise, they're pretty close to the same.
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta.
Go. It's like the 56 or 7600X actually performs better. Otherwise, it's pretty comparable. It's like 5800X 3D and the 7600X. I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, 7600X. If you get 7600, save a couple bucks that way. God damn, keep doing that. Then like I wouldn't worry about the 8800 or whatever, or maybe the 9000 or the 10,000 series or whatever that they call it in the future. Several generations up might be worth upgrading to.
Sounds like there's quite a lot of upgrades in the motherboard too with the new chipset.
Yeah, there's a lot more PCI lanes.
Yeah, PCI Express 5. There's better USB and M2 support. And DDR5.
So if you want to put more drives in, so if you want to turn it into a server or something later on, it'll be more useful for that.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I gotta think about my server one of these days too. I think that thing's coming up on 10 years old.
What is that one rocking?
Dual Xeon E5s, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's back in the day. But the nice thing about the Xeons is they had lots of cores earlier.
Yeah, it's got like think it's my server here. So I have, yeah, it's not as many as you think. I guess it's not as impressive as it used to be. So it's like it's 16 cores. Is that for one processor or both of them? I think that's for both of them. So 8 cores each with hyper-threading.
Yeah, that's not bad.
CPU. So
They're not clocked too high, but they're meant to do a lot of multitasking.
well, they run flax.
Yeah.
Just so they're transcoding all the time. I've never really had a problem with them. So in fact, I usually tell people to transcode versus trying to do, original playback on the video, because they're more CPU than I do bandwidth.
Oh.
Bandwidth is not great. I only got 20 meg up. So.
Yeah, the only thing I really see what I'm using is it'll error and I'll have to start it again.
What does?
So like happens most of the time, like we're watching the Minion movies, so we'll switch to a different Minion movie and hit play, and then it'll load and then pause and it'll go, there was a playback error detected. Okay. Hit OK.
Oh,
and it reloads
on
and it
mine?
plays.
When you're watching mine?
Yeah.
Or yours? Huh.
And it happens a lot.
Huh. That's weird.
So, whenever my computer goes to sleep, because I'll be watching something, like I was watching House of the Dragon, I'd wander off, and I'd come back, and, it would pause for too long, so I'd have to reload the page, but then it'd pop right back up, so.
Well, I have it set if it's times out if you pause it after like 5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, and that's fine, because I've paused it and
just
wandered
like
off for
sitting
days.
in the buffer for days or something, that someone forgets to unpause, start it back up again or something.
That's
It automatically kills pause sessions after a while.
that's a reasonable one, because all you literally do is you hit F5 or reload, and it picks up.
Yeah, play again, and it should start up again.
No, it won't, because you hit play and it'll go until the buffer runs out, and then it'll stop.
Oh. Just because the page timed out or something, probably.
Yeah, I think that's because of how you have it set. But that closes the connection, so.
Yeah.
So you gotta, when you hit play, it'll play, but it doesn't start the connection again.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just remembers what's basically pulled down locally. It's only like a minute or two. But it may be enough. I've paused at the end of an episode, and then it's just got the credits to play, and it it hits the end and it'll reload and start playing the next episode, because it remembers all that. And by reloading the next episode, it starts a new session and keeps it going.
Yeah. I think it's set so it'll, even if you don't watch like the entire end of the episode, if you get to like less than 5% left or something, it'll assume you like stopped it at the credits basically and just auto advance to the next episode or whatever. Queue up the next episode.
It gives you it'll give you a pop-up.
Yeah,
if
they
you
added
want to
that,
skip the
skip
credit.
intro and skip credits and stuff. Yeah. But it's also like if you just stop an episode and there's like 5 or 10% left or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It'll assume you stopped it because it's
over.
Credits, and it'll mark it as played. And that way it'll advance to the next episode in the on queue, on deck or whatever. At the home screen. Or you have your like on deck section or whatever.
Oh, random quick. Do you have Invincible?
Yeah. That's a TV show, right?
It's a different Superman take.
Yeah, I got it.
Literally,
Okay,
the main character's dad is evil
Superman.
Evil Superman.
Right.
Although evil Superman has some minor changes of heart, but Yeah, and Krypton didn't get destroyed. They're trying to take over the galaxy. And they're all supermen and women.
They had a bunch of shows around that time. They like the was it Netflix that made it? Jupiter's Ascending or whatever.
Oh, I don't know who made it.
Kind of the
I've
same
been
premise.
I ran across in at the library and I read them the actual comic book first 50 episodes or something. I'm reading the next set now. But and then I realized like, oh, they made an anime out of it.
Or Jupiter's Legacy. That's what it is.
No.
It's kind of the same idea, though. I think it's like superpowered people.
Well, have you seen One Punch Man?
Yes.
One Punch Man is hilarious.
Yeah.
Do you have season 2 of it?
Yeah. You know.
Okay, I haven't seen season 2 yet, so. That's one I would like to see here soon. I just haven't done it yet, so.
Well, kind of just ends, so it's not like you're missing a conclusion. Hopefully they'll come out with some more seasons.
Oh, well, I've been reading the comics, so, I mean, the manga.
Oh,
So, the manga's ahead of the anime.
oh yeah.
He's still writing it, so.
It's amazing they can drag out that premise for so long.
Well, he's having fun. He's making tons of money, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's that.